Waco is a rapidly growing community due to the widespread tourism that has been happening in the past 5 years. As a child growing up in the area, tourists were never really a problem unless it was a Baylor game day. Seeing people come from everywhere just to watch Baylor play made me ecstatic, but they were quickly booted out by an extremely famed and overhyped company. In 2015, Waco got hit with a massive tourist boom that has continued and grown over the past few years. If you have ever been to Waco or anyone has mentioned the city to you, Magnolia will probably be the first thing that pops in your head. After being publicized so highly on the show, Fixer Upper, Magnolia and the owners Chip and Joanna Gaines have brought mass amounts of people to Waco, but where is the benefit for Wacoans? The drastically high tourism rates in the Waco area due to Magnolia caused there to be large amounts of traffic and high tax rates for those living in the city. Chip and Joanna Gaines have caused Waco to receive a tourist boom, which brings in about 2 million people a year. Gaining many tourists can be a positive for a steady growing community such as Waco, but many locals would disagree with that statement. Magnolia has started to become a chain of businesses. As a result of being the home of such a famed show, Fixer Upper in Magnolia, people have started to move here just because of it. This causes for less space in the community, as more and more houses are being built and sold to newcomers. Another factor coming into play with the building in Magnolia would be the substantial amount of traffic running through I-35 on a weekly basis. With the ongoing construction already happening with the highway system, it causes the roads to get too backed up and causes frustration among local drivers trying to reach their destination on time. Lastly, and most importantly, with the addition of Magnolia and the many other tourist attractions that have opened as a result of Magnolia, a higher tax rate is levied on the citizens and business owners of Waco. In such a vast and widely growing city, this causes citizens to become unhappy with both the crowding of the city and the hefty tax being placed on their properties. I have 2 different solutions to this problem, one of which includes placing a new roadway system which would lead straight into the downtown area to avoid major highways in the Waco area. With this solution, locals would become less stressed about getting to their location on time and would cause less mayhem on I-35 as construction is already being done heavily along the Magnolia and Baylor area. My second solution would benefit the citizens of Waco by allowing their taxes to be placed closer to the low original rate they had been in previous years prior to the opening of this hotspot destination. I think that a new tax should be levied to where non-Wacoans would have to pay for their attendance at Magnolia and a non-state tax placed on the goods they buy from the company to help lower locals' taxes. With the massive amount of tourists hitting Waco each year and the amount of people moving to the city, I think this tax would be greatly appreciated by Wacoans and would give less complaints to the local government. These solutions would be useful to build back into the easy flow of the community that was once present before becoming a booming area for tourism. If anyone were to object to my solutions, I think they would be Chip and Joanna Gaines, of course, since they own the company, and I think that visitors might argue that placing a tax for them would be absurd.